Good morning, children. This is class 8 science. We are doing chapter number 16, coal and petroleum. Today's topic is topic 16.5, that is natural gas. So, natural gas, as we did in our last topic, that when the petroleum, that is crude petroleum oil, that is dug from the lake, under the water bodies, the first thing that comes out is your natural gas. The natural gas comes out with a great pressure, and after the natural gas comes out the petroleum, and finally then the petroleum is being pumped out from the wells. So initially the natural gas comes out. So let's study about natural gas. So natural gas is also a fossil fuel, right? We had done fossil fuel. So natural gas is a fossil fuel which comes under the category of gaseous fuels. They took long years, millions of years to form. So here you can see the picture. It explains the whole story of natural gas. The picture over here explains you the story of natural gas, right? So children, the story is the same. That is, the aquatic plants and animals, millions of years ago, the aquatic plants and animals, the dead aquatic plants and animals, they got buried under the ocean, under the sand, and over it rock and sand got deposited, and it remained there for millions of years. And due to the high pressure over there, this got converted into fuel, and this fuel is your natural gas, right? So natural gas is a fossil fuel. It contains mainly methane. Methane is the main composition of natural gas, right? And where it is used in domestic as well as in industries, right? Now, compressed natural gas. This is important. The full form of CNG can come, right? Compressed natural gas is used as a motor fuel, and it is very efficient, plus it does not cause any pollution. So it is a clean gas, right beta? How it is supplied? It is supplied with the help of pipelines, right? Such pipeline setups are there in Baroda and in various parts of Delhi and Punjab as well as, right? You do not require lighter to lit your gas stove, right? You are already provided with the natural gas. No cylinder is there, so natural gas comes to your burner through the pipelines, and that is it, right? So natural gas is also used for the manufacturing of number of chemicals and fertilizers. Natural gas is used in making of many chemicals and fertilizers. What does it do? It decomposes into carbon and hydrogen. Natural gas, it decomposes, means it breaks down into carbon and hydrogen on strongly heating, right? And hydrogen that is formed so is used in the production of ammonia, which is an important constituent of fertilizer which contains nitrogen. So nitrogen containing fertilizer में main constituent होता है ammonia, and that ammonia is got from hydrogen, and that hydrogen we get it from natural gas. That is, when you heat natural gas, it gets converted into carbon and hydrogen. This hydrogen is used in the production of ammonia. Ammonia, which is an important part of nitrogen containing fertilizers. So this is your natural gas. Let's move to the next topic, That is topic 16.6, energy requirement. So children, you know that with the growing population is increasing, cities are developing, right? So because of this, the consumption, the usage of energy is increased. The usage of energy has increased, right? Because of the increase in population. There are lots of people to consume the energy, but the energy is limited, right, beta? The energy is limited. So children, we require large amount of energy to be produced, right? Where the energies are used, a large amount of energy is required in the food processing industry. Domestic means घरों में भी a lot amount of energy is used, right? So turn the pages. There they have given you the chart showing the utilization of energy of fossil fuel by the world. So from the fossil fuel, about 40% of energy is used up by the industries. About 40% of energy is used up by the industries, fossil fuels, right? 30% of energy is used by the domestic, the household purpose. 5% of energy of fossil fuel is used for farming, and 25% of the fossil fuel energy is used up for transport. Right, so you can see such a large usage of energy, right? So more than 75% of full world's energy requirement, who is fulfilling? Only fossil fuels are fulfilling. So if children, fossil fuels are consumed at such a fast rate, अब इतनी जल्दी हम fossil fuel use कर लेंगे, but fossil fuel को बनने में तो millions of years लगते हैं, right? तो millions of years लगते हैं और हम तो फटाफट consume कर रहे हैं उसको. So this is a big problem. What is the problem? Problem is overutilization. हम utilize तो कर रहे हैं, but हम overutilize कर रहे हैं. So we should become aware now. Stop overutilizing. Stop the overutilization of fossil fuel. Means we have to use the energy in economic way. We should not waste energy. Secondly, we should search for some other alternatives. सिर्फ fossil fuel पे depend होना is not a good idea. We should get some other source which is renewable. मतलब जो जल्दी जल्दी वो खत्म ना हो, प्लस वो जल्दी जल्दी बन जाए. Fossil fuels, they are non-renewable because they take millions of years to form. है ना, इतना टाइम लग जाता है बेटा उनको फॉर्म होने में. So what are the problem? The problem number one is, that is very big problem, the rate of utilization. इतनी जल्दी use हो रहा है by the industries, by the population. They are using it so fast. They are using it faster than the rate of formation. Formation के लिए तो it takes millions of years ago, and millions of years, sorry, and utilization के लिए the people are not thinking, they are just using it and forgetting it, right? So all countries in the world, they do not have equal resources of fuel, right? India is rich in coal reserves but does not have sufficient petroleum reserves. India में coal reserves बहुत सारे हैं, fine, but India does not have petroleum reserves. Petroleum reserves, you know, they are found in the Middle East countries, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Iran, Iraq, right? They are the countries where there are petroleum wells, right? Then USA, Canada, China, Russia, Libya, they also have large oil reservoirs. But India is rich in coal, right? So whatever we have, that only we are going to consume. That is also a problem. Then next problem is, अब well है, coal है, it does not mean that okay, it is done, हमारे पास energy आ गई. No, as such we are not going to use that energy ना, उसके ऊपर processing होगा, right? Processing will cost money. Okay, so what do we require? We require to remove, extraction is required, then we have to process it, and then we are utilizing, and moreover it will pollute the air, water and soil. So this is also a problem. What is a problem? Pollution of air, water, soil. This is also a problem. So children, we should think, Surya Pratap, we should think for some natural resource, right? So which are renewable natural resources. So come to the next page. This is our topic number 16.8, that is natural resources are limited. Yes, we know natural resources like coal, petroleum, natural gas, forest, minerals, they are non-renewable as well as they are exhaustible. Exhaustible मतलब खत्म हो जाएंगे और उनको बनने के लिए तो भाई millions of years लगते हैं, right? So this is a major problem. First thing, खत्म हो जाएंगे, exhaustion of existing resources. Second thing, they are causing a lot of pollution, right? So what should we do? What should we do then, right? That is our next topic. That is 16.9. That is the judicious use of energy. Judicious means using the energy wisely, not wasting energy, right? That is judicious use, means you are using it wisely. So children, we must not only use the fossil fuels, we should search some other fuels also. We should try to make use of renewable energy sources also to meet our energy requirement. So nowadays you have seen that in many houses, in schools, in factories, in industries, they have put the solar system. So solar system is using the sunlight. So it is a renewable energy source and it does not cause any pollution. So that is one judicious step for the conservation of energy. So because of the solar panel, solar system, we are using the other source, that is the electricity which is coming from the other way, that is used less, and so we are preserving it. So that is a very good example, right beta? So what are the advantage of renewable source? आप अगर solar system अपने घर पे लगवाते हो, what is the advantage? Advantage is it is not going to cause any pollution. Secondly, it is going to provide you energy, and only बेटा the initial setup cost करता है, उसके बाद तो बेटा it's free, right? So it is a very good decision to put a solar panel. You can just talk to your parents if you are not having that, because after you put the setup, not children, because it costs the initial cost is more that you can pay in installments. But what happens, children? Your electricity bill, it comes in negative, means whatever installment you have to pay, that also you need not pay. So finally, I think there is profit in that, right? Okay, let's move to 16.10, conservation of energy. Conservation means यूज करना, संभाल के यूज करना, अच्छे से यूज करना, वेस्ट नहीं करना, that is conserve करना. We know this word, right? Conservation of energy means you are using the energy wisely. You are using the energy economically, right? For example, electrical appliances in your house, office, school, hospitals, they should be switched off when not in use. So this is the best thing which everyone should do. Being a citizen, being a human being on this planet Earth, it's our duty to save energy, right? वो energy waste हो रही है और एक बार ये energy खत्म हो गई, it becomes difficult for the generation of the energy. So why not save it, children? Better save it. So if in your house unnecessarily fans and tube lights are on, you make a habit, right? It is that you are in class 8, you have learned science, You are such a educated person, so you should show this that yes, I am a science student, right? I have studied in science, and we should not unnecessary, wherever required, see children, wherever you are sitting, you should always put the light on, right? Because if you study in dim light, if you sit in dim light, that is going to affect your eyes. But if in another room nobody is there, so you just stand up and put them off, right? Have a habit of that. It looks very smart habit, right? And when you come to the school, na, you show this habit, teachers will notice you. Next is use solar cookers, solar heaters, that is the appliances which are running on solar energy. You should use them. Okay, beta. Chalo. So come to the next topic or the next points they have given. Solar energy use karna chahiye. What else you should use? You should use wind energy. You should use, so all renewable energy sources you should use, right? Use wind power to generate electricity. Hydroelectric energy. Hydroelectric energy means Kota Dam, you know, right? In Kota Dam, when the doors or when the doors are open, when the gates are open, what happens? The water from the dam, it falls down with a great speed and it falls on the turbine. नीचे एक turbine लगी होती है ऐसी पंखे जैसी, उस पे जैसे ही पानी गिरता है the turbine rotates and this turbine is connected to a डायनेमो. डायनेमो क्या करेगा? इसकी मैकेनिकल एनर्जी, ये घूम रहा है ना, इसकी घूमने वाली एनर्जी को इट विल कन्वर्ट इनटू इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. So electricity should be generated with the help of dams and generators. That is, it should use hydro means water, electric, hydroelectric energy means हाइड्रो, पानी की काइनेटिक एनर्जी. अभी ये समझ में नहीं आएगा, बहुत बड़े बड़े टर्म्स हैं, 9th में समझाऊंगी आपको, तब समझ में आ जाएगा. So it means you should generate electricity. The state should generate electricity using hydroelectric energy. Next is tidal energy. The places where there are big tides, that energy should be used to produce electricity, right? And biomass. Biomass is that production of gas from the remains of cow dung, then fruits, vegetables, dead plants and animals. तो उसे बोलते हैं बायोगैस प्लांट. तो आपने देखा होगा विलेजेस में that what they do is they put a big this tank type of thing, and in that they put lot of cow dung, and in that they put all the organic waste of their kitchen, whatever dead remain, and that, so that undergoes a process and finally biogas is produced. So this should also happen in villages. It is possible, right? Because their cattle are there, right? वहाँ पे cows हैं, buffaloes हैं, so this thing is possible over there. Next thing is, children, petrol, diesel should be saved by driving, by maintaining the vehicle. If your vehicle is consuming more petrol, more diesel, means it requires some cleaning. Beta, first clean, get the vehicle serviced, get it cleaned, maintain your vehicle so that it uses less petrol and diesel and you have to pay less, and petrol and diesel of the planet is also saved, right? And you should switch off the engine whenever required if you are standing at the red light of the traffic signal, and you should drive at a moderate speed. Constant speed के साथ drive करो, एकदम तेज कर लोगे, एकदम slow कर लोगे, that consumes more petrol and diesel. So better drive at 40, continuously drive at 40, it is going to consume less petrol and diesel. Right, beta? Now, what I want you to do is, this is our last topic, that is recycling of paper. Recycling of paper already we have done in the term 1, that is chapter conservation, that was conservation of biodiversity. In that we have done the recycling of paper. So what I want you to do is, you have to read the topic 16.11, recycling of paper. by your own. You have to read it because it is there in the exam. Try to understand it, and you have to do this topic by your own. Okay, so this is it, and with this, the chapter is over, children.